What's up guys, Nabalis here with a new video. A little bit of a thing that I want to say before the video start is I'm sorry if I'm being active in these last 2 weeks. I have been doing some stuff. I've been changing my job. I was saying I have to do exams and tests and wait for the result, and then problems showed up and stuff, but that's fine. So now I'm back and hopefully I will upload a little bit more. I'm thinking about some videos that I will make, but the cool thing about today is that I'm getting the Vulp, and pretty soon, so I'll definitely make an unboxing and first impression and whatever I want to do. And I'm flipping the Falcon right now just because this is going to be a really great competitor for the Vulp, and so definitely going to talk about that. But for now I'll just flip this. And yeah, so thank you guys for sticking around, and sorry if I'm being active, but I'll try to be a little bit more active in this week's. So yeah, so let's just go with the video and see you later. Bye guys, Nabalis here. Well, I just got the Vulp in the mail, so I mean just got delivered, so now it's time to open it up. So let's go. Okay, here's the box. Just open it up. Let me move this one out of the way. I'm pretty excited to open this and actually unbox this and flip this because, you know, from Amazon, and then Will Urge made this with Nabalis, so it definitely will be something interesting. So let's just open the box. Okay, damn. Okay, so wow, so what it comes with, Woolers made a video about it, but anyway, you have Loctite, you have replacement hardware with bushings, washers, pivots and screws, and then that T8 Torx bit, which is really nice. And then we have, oh my god, taking everything apart, the Vulp itself, which is already coming. Oh, okay, this thing looks interesting. Okay, harnesses, no tap, but it's shaking a little bit, so not maybe the best bushings. Look at this, I like the kind of jolling thing. Okay, feels pretty nice. Let's make a little sound test. Okay, this thing is interesting. Really interesting. Now the way this thing is pretty damn light, there is a lot of widening in the channel. Something that I've noticed is that fanning, it's great. I feel some dragging a little bit. Let's see. There is a little bit maybe of dragging at first when you start, but then it's fine. Yeah, this thing looks really nice. It looks a lot like a red on camera actually, but yeah, like the logo right there, the spine, it's really nice. Chaplin's feels are okay. It feels pretty good actually. Now let's compare this dimension wise to something else. So let me move this stuff. So here's the Vulp. Let's take something like the Alien. Oh wow, so they're pretty much, oh my god, they're pretty much the same size. Lengthwise, they're basically the same. Maybe the Alien is slightly longer. Thickness wise, this one is a little bit thicker. And then to compare to something like the Falcon, which is slightly shorter, but at the same time it's pretty much the same thickness. This one does have a pretty big handle gap in the open position, and the close it's pretty okay. Oh, but yeah, handle gap it's pretty big actually. Oof. Okay, it is really light. I actually don't even know how light this thing is, but it feels light. I believe it's probably like 3.8 ounces. I'm not really sure. But yeah. And this thing actually looks pretty damn good. I really like the blade shape. The blade shape, it's nice. And the details on the handles are pretty good. The little thing definitely helps with grip. It does come with jimping as well. See, yeah, so I mean, tolerances are not the best, maybe. Like, I mean, wait. They're not crazy solid like something more like a production, you know, higher price knife. But it's not bad. Like, I don't really mind tolerances, you know. Okay, so I'm back. So the screws will crank down all the way. They're actually pretty interesting screws. They're flat and they look decent. So they will crank down all the way. So let's do a little tolerance test and sound test. So tap. There is no tap. Shaking but no tap. Sound test. Okay, and play, my bad. For now it is pretty good. Almost dropped it. So yeah, I'll let you know in a few hours or whatever it's gonna take. So yeah, but for now, pretty interesting. Really like the look, and yeah, but see you later, guys. So stick around. Okay, I'm back here, guys, after something like, it's been probably like an hour or something, and this is just first impression, but I'm gonna go over this bison like completely, starting off with the design. This thing looks great. Like, look at this, the details of the handles, the blade shape, the colors of the aluminum, it's all great. The kind of jeweling effect they did, it's really nice. It's a really good orange and I like it. Design wise, it's really well designed. It's really comfortable. It's all rounded. There are no sharp edges. Even the bottle opener, it's a little bit rounded. It's not really that sharp. The cutouts on the blade are pretty well done. The spine, it's really nice. I don't think it's a crown, but it's like a slightly chamfered and rounded like spine. And the jimpings are really smooth, but they're pretty deep, I believe, so they do give some grip for tricks like ladders and stuff, which I suck in doing, but they definitely help. They're not useless at all, and they're not uncomfortable either. The channel, as I said, they have a pretty big widening that definitely will help with tolerances. And tolerances wise, this thing shakes, but there is no tap, but there is some play. Now, I don't really care about good tolerances. I'm a guy that don't really mind some tap and play, because they don't really define as a bison flips. or if a bison it's good or not. But a lot of people care about those, and they are pretty decent. They're not really solid tolerances, but they are still good tolerances, especially for what you're paying and for being an Amazon Bali. So yeah. Then balance and weight distribution. So this definitely has some weights on the bottom and some weights on the top. The overall balance, I think this is like a slightly blade bias knife. Ooh. What? It's pretty blade bias, which it's not anything that I'm really used to, and it's definitely something that I don't really like usually, and I would rather having a more handle bias bison. In my opinion, it's just better for flipping, but again, a lot of people also prefer blade bias or more neutral bisons. So yeah, I can definitely feel the blade bias nature of this bison, but it's not that bad. It's alright, it's still decently balanced. You can definitely do tricks. It's just the tiny bit blade bias that I usually don't really like. But like for tricks like fanning, it's alright. I do feel like the blade kind of drags it a little bit. I don't know, it feels so dragging when I'm fanning. Like, I don't know. Because usually the dragging is more for handle bias bison. So I don't know if I'm saying something stupid, but I feel like it drags a little bit. I like the way this thing flips. It's fun, it's light, so you know you can flip it faster and you can do stuff faster. Okay, that was a little aerial and I fucked up. Pretty sure that the purpose of Will and Nabalis with this bison is just to make something with really great performance wise, like a really good performant flipper for a really cheap price, with a good machining, with good grip, decent balance, and all for beginner flippers. And if you're coming from a $17 bison, or if you're coming from a Nabalis G10, this is definitely a big step up. Are clones better than this? Or like, is the Falcon and the Alien better than this? Well, I have to go back and forth, and I'm not sure. I will make a video about that, but they're really close performance wise. Now the pro of this one is that since it's on Amazon, you can basically, it's a lot more faster to get, and if you have any problem with the shipping, delivery, if it went missing, if there is something wrong, you can contact Nabali and they're gonna send you one back, or they're gonna give you a refund, which it already happened with me with the upgraded version of the G10 one. I had problems with that. They sent me a new one and stuff. So yeah, and they're a really great company when it comes to custom services. So that's a big pro of buying something from Amazon. Now this thing is great, and probably the Morse by Nabalis, it's not this good, but there are a lot more of other bisons on Amazon nowadays. They're coming out from different companies like the Marcolo CF. I think Andox is making something, and I don't know. Now I can tell if this is the best. I don't have a Marcolo CF, and I honestly don't want to buy it. Everybody's gonna have this bison because it's a community made bison. Like a person from the community, a well-known person from the community is making this bison with the company, and This is probably gonna be what most of people will start on right now, and I hope so, because this is a really good beginner balisong. I will make a comparison between this one, the Alien, the Falcon and stuff, but if I had to compare this to like something more of a higher price, like a Mako or anything like that, it's definitely different. It's a lot more lighter, it's a lot more blade bias, but the price you're paying, this is probably faster than Mako. Now the Mako is great, don't get me wrong. The thing is, it's probably better balanced. It's not better balanced, it's just something that most of the people are used to. A more angle bias balisong. But the machining on this thing, it's really nice. The B-Blast, because I think it's a B-Blast, feels really soft. It does have more grip than a Mako. It costs basically half of the Mako, a little bit more than half. And I don't know, it looks great. It flips pretty good. It is really accessible. It's on bushing, so you can tune this out and get perfect tolerances. And you can also tune washers, tune your knife with washers, but it's gonna get hard. It's gonna become hard to get, good perfect tolerances or good tolerances. With this one, you also get extra bushings. You also get extra washers. You get a Ouija Torx tool, not a bit, but you do. Just a tool, which is great. So for what you're getting for the price, it's something that is clone wise. Like, it's more of a clone thing. And for 60 bucks, it's definitely great. Fast. Maybe this thing will be a pretty good killer on the balisong community. If I would change something about this one, I would just literally for now, for what I flipped, so literally like an hour, I will probably just change the balance a little bit, but that's only like preference wise. So for me, I will make it a little bit more angle bias, maybe adding some weights, I don't know, or maybe taking out more weight from the tip, or I have no idea, because I'm not a maker and I don't want to say stupid shit. So I will make it just a teeny tiny bit more and blade bias, and then in my opinion, angle bias, and then in my opinion, this will be a really great flipper. But it still is, it's a really good flipper. I will see about durability. It does come with press fit Zen pins, which is good for, you don't have to tune the Zen pins, so you basically only have to be aware of those two, which are actually pretty decent for being Chinese hardware. And then press fit Zen pins are pretty good. They do back down more than hidden Zen pins, but for the price, it's a really good choice. And overall, for durability, I'll see. Also, I wanted to see how this thing will end, how this thing will survive for a beat. I'm not gonna beat this thing 100%. I'm just gonna carry it with me whenever I want to flip it. And yeah. One thing that I noticed, that's probably because it's a little blade bias, is that chaplains are a little bit weird, and that's something common from blade bias balisong, which they don't feel really sticky. Sometimes they feel like it's trying to slide or fly away from my finger, but besides that, great. And the look of this and the color of this, I love this thing. This color is crazy. So yeah, definitely good job, and I'll let you know if some of my opinions change. For now, I'll say this thing is pretty good, and I'm pretty impressed, and I'll definitely compare it to some clones and stuff that I have. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one, guys. Bye.